mission to find these dogs a home, Maria.
It is my mission, and since adopting a dog can be such a process, especially if you've never done it before, I wanted to show everyone how it's done. Kind of take a step back and show you how to do it. Take a look at this. Good news! Today marks 28 dogs that have officially been adopted on Maria's Pet Project. Angelica from Animal Farm was adopted by Gina and her family in Poughkeepsie, New York. They say she listens so well, and we bring her everywhere, including Petco, where she picks out her own toys. Guido, who traveled all the way from Dead Dog Beach in Puerto Rico, now resides happily in New Jersey with his new mom. But we're not stopping. There are still thousands of little New Yorkers that need a second chance at life. We applaud anyone thinking about adopting a dog this week, and we wanted to make the process a little easier. So we visited Barbara at the Mayor's Alliance to point us in the right direction.
If you're going to adopt a pet, this is what you should know. You should bring 2 forms of identification, one with photo ID, the other one has your name and current address on it. Second, all members of the household should be present. Third, proof that you are allowed to have a pet. This could be a copy of your lease or the contact information for your landlord. 4, references. 5, the adoption fee. This varies from whichever organization you're going to adopt from. And finally, remember to be prepared by bringing a leash, collar, and a carrier if you're adopting a cat. Most people think that you're able to adopt an animal the same day that you go into a shelter or a rescue group, and that's actually a myth for the most part. Very often it takes up to about a week for the application to be processed. Another misconception could be that the animals that are at the shelters currently for adoption are either sick or damaged, or there is something wrong with them. In fact, they're there for reasons that are beyond their control. These animals are definitely adoptable. The shelter knows the majority of their history since they've been at the shelter, and they can give you some information as to the personality of each individual animal there. And again, they can help you find the right match for your current lifestyle. Although there are a lot of steps to adopting an animal, it's definitely well worth the effort, as you'll be rewarded with their unconditional love.
So hopefully that helps a little bit, just get people pointed in the right direction, because adopting a pet, it can be a complicated process, so we want to make it easy for you. Which brings us to our doggies this week, and we've got Julie Bank with us from Animal Care and Control. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having us. We have somebody who's being very noisy here.
Very noisy.
Liking talking to everybody. He's eating some treats.
Oh, it's part of the job. Tell us why it's so important for people to adopt from Animal Care and Control in particular.
You know, Animal Care and Control is the first response for animals in need. We handle over 43,000 dogs and cats each year, which is a crazy number.
So when anyone finds a stray dog, they call you.
They
This
come
is
us.
stop number 1.
Yes, and our rescue officers go out and pick up the animals, bring them into the shelter, take care of them. The medical team looks at them, and then we place them up for adoption. As you can see, these all are wonderful dogs that unfortunately were strays.
They were strays, and in other words, all the other shelters we've had on here, they all came from Animal Care and Control.
Okay, gotcha.
First. Okay, and so let's give the number before we get to these doggies. It's 212-442-2062. All right, let's talk about these guys.
Let's start with Maple.
Is Maple the cutest thing you've ever seen?
Cute.
She is a terrier mix. She needs a little bit of a haircut,
She needs a
as you could see.
I like her shaggy
Actually, every one of them had a bath today.
And she does. Thank you for that.
Yes, she does need a haircut, and she's actually a little shy. So she needs a family that's going to cuddle her and give her lots of attention, but she will need regular grooming, so you'll have to make sure.
She's very happy being right in your arms.
She is very happy.
She's about 1, did you say?
She is about 1 year old, and she'll need to be spayed before she leaves.
And how about this little guy with me, Marbles?
Marbles is a quiet little fella, and he actually is a purebred dachshund, a long-haired dachshund, so he'll need to be brushed on a regular basis. But you know, 25% of the animals that come in our care are purebreds, so you can actually find anything that you're looking for at Animal Care and Control.
And Dachshunds are like one of the most popular dogs, right?
They are very popular. They are a little small, so you want to make sure that if you have children in the home that they're good with dogs and that the dog is going to be comfortable around an active family.
All right, and tell us about Patches. I want to take Patches home.
Patches,
you know I always want to take
Patches
home.
is like a pillow.
Oh.
She's very, very soft. Pretty much doesn't shed too much, and he's just a sweetie patootie. He is about 2 years old. And the neat thing about all these dogs is that they're getting along with each other, so I think they'd probably be good with other dogs.
They were so well behaved in our green room. I was very proud of them. And who's this down here, this beautiful black dog?
Yes, the noisy guy of the group is actually a puppy. This is Pippi, and Pippi is a little girl, and she was found just wandering the street with no collar, no tag, no microchip.
So sad.
So important to put that on your animals' necks so that we can get them back home to you.
Real quickly, you want to get to to the last one.
Our other purebred, handsome fella in the group, and that is Monty. He is a purebred boxer. Boxers have so much energy, but they're great for a family that likes a lot of outdoor activity and wants to run.
All right, let's give that number one more time.
The number is 442-2066, I believe.
I think it's 2062.
6062. Sorry about that.
212.
And they're up for adoption today, right after this. But we want to remember that we tell everybody about the Adoptapalooza that's happening on May 22nd as well.
Yes, I'm actually going to be there. It's in
Fabulous.
Washington Square Park. We're going to have so much fun. So if you don't see the perfect dog in our studio today, come to Adoptapalooza. We're going to have like a pet dress-up contest. I'm going to judge it.
Much fun.
It's going to be a blast. Hi, dog.
Look at Monty's face.
So Janice, I don't know. Look at that boxer's face. Don't you want to take him home?
Yeah, he's so cute. Look at him. Hi, Pooch. Hi. What's he looking at anyway?
Looking at you.